So I'm just sitting here waiting for the kids. I always like to come like 20 minutes early, get a coffee, chill out, think, all that kind of good stuff. And I'm sure a lot of you parents are the same way. But one thing that I'm really thinking about today is things are always really difficult in the beginning. And the reason I thought of this is I remember when we first moved to where we moved now, we moved like 2 years ago. And right before that, we made a huge transition and I reopened another gym. And for the first 6 months, it was insane. Like my days I would leave at 4:30 in the morning because I had an hour commute and I needed to get there in time for sessions and all that stuff. The workout and sessions would start at 6. I would work until 7:15 and then I would drive an hour or more home depending on traffic. So I was working, leaving at 4:30 in the morning, getting home at 8:30 at night. So like if I went to bed that second, I'd only have 8 hours of sleep. And like I did this for 6 months straight. But I knew that that's the level of work that it took in the beginning. Whereas now I'm on a spot where I have amazing team members. I can have this flexibility to come pick up the kids. But like had I never taken that initial burst of effort in the beginning, I wouldn't have the outcome that I do now, where I can focus on really just like serving and I have a lot more flexibility with my time and my family. And this really relates to a weight loss journey because like in the beginning, it's this huge insurmountable hill and an incredible amount of effort that you need to put in, especially if it's something that hasn't been part of your routine for like decades or years or, even 12 months is a long time to be off track. And it takes a lot of effort to get things going again. And the longer you've been off track, the more effort and work it's going to take because your metabolism is thrown off, your hormones are out of whack, habits are disaster, you have all these bad habits stacked up. So like it's going to feel very hard in the beginning, and that's totally normal. And that's why it helps to honestly get support. And that's what a lot of my clients come to me for, is they essentially they just need the help, right? And it's like you always need to be self-directed to like, you're doing the right things, you can do this, here's how we can troubleshoot it, here's how we can make the journey a little bit easier. But like it's going to take a ton of work, and a lot of times we quit before we get to the point where we start to see the payoff. But when you push through, eventually it does get easier because your metabolism speeds up, your hormones start to get balanced, the habits become more day-to-day autonomous, and it takes less mental effort. So if you're on the start of a journey right now and it feels really difficult, just remember that is totally normal, it's totally okay, and that's the hill that you need to climb right now to end up at that beautiful place that you're heading. So keep going, keep pushing, you got this, and all the effort is going to be worth it.